So, you are currently resting in
Dark dungeon.
in the in what you have determined to be the sleeping quarters of
Stone
a
soldiers.
well, this kind of looks like
Oh.
area looks like a kind of a temple-like area, really. The
Ooh.
halls here, and these kind of would be like the sleeping places for low-ranking members of a temple, like what
Makes sense.
like acolytes or some such. Very Spartan.
Whatever they could spare that day.
Yup. um, Como is really not feeling up to his best after the encounter with the two stone guardians.
I mean, fair enough. He did take like some big hits.
Hmm, indeedy.
He will need a little bit of time to walk that one off.
Alright. How's my prayer timeout by now?
Um, let's say yes. It has been a couple of well, it's been more than a month since we last played, so sure.
Uh, that's not how time works. Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Don't really care at this point.
Okay, so we went through our rations and starved to death. Just kidding. Okay. Then I guess I shall make the prayer roll with an extra +1 because I have my holy symbol.
Mhm.
Not that I needed to. Okay. Favor restored.
Jesus.
That's a
Big
great
favor.
one.
Excellent.
Yes, I heard.
Oh yeah, I'm at 1 HP.
Yeah, about that. Should I do something about that?
I mean, what's Como at? Because neither of us could see sheet, so
What?
yeah.
And?
So we don't know how much HP he has. We don't know like what is
Oh,
like.
right.
Wasn't he like dead last time?
Well, he has 3 currently.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
Maxim might not be the
honestly.
strongest, but he might have to stand not in the back for this little travel.
Well, he's also unconscious.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, well,
Bite the dust.
I guess I shall apply my hands to Brixen.
Sweet. What go-go juice do I get?
I mean, if you prefer, I believe you still have that healing potion. You
No,
could
no,
use
no, no.
that
The healing
instead.
potion is much more suited for the immediate emergencies.
Yeah, I was hoping that. Yeah.
Like if we had a few of
Well,
them, maybe, but
So,
okay, well, let's say wisdom roll number 2 then.
let's see how you do it. Ooh.
It's just about enough. Okay.
the heal.
Oh my goodness, so a 6 and a 1.
So, Brixen restores 12 HP.
Oh my goodness, I'm back to full. It's like, you know how sometimes people drink something and then they go, wahoo! That's basically what you do.
Yeah, well, for now. Eventually we will actually have any amount of...
Well, there are a bunch of things that we could greatly benefit from having. Even if I can't carry much.
Okay.
Yeah, I wonder if it's because I'm quiet or if it's because my microphone is broken some way or because...
Whoa! You okay there? Buddy, old pal, old chum, old friend?
Yeah, I'm going to say that was my microphone is better now.
Like I can't really tell difference. You've been sounding good the entire time, so
Yeah, you weren't like quiet or anything.
Hold on.
uh, though I don't really know since I have both of you at like 151% volume on a Discord.
Oh my.
Sorry about that. Real life keeps happening my way even though I don't want it to.
Yeah, that's what it does. Okay.
Okay, so my vote is to not keep Como here and instead like just drag ourselves out of this place and try to get back to the long haul.
Oh,
That
you
should.
you might want to lay some hands on Como as well,
Yeah,
since
if you got some go-go juice for him.
I mean, I don't see any kind of cooldown on this ability, so
You can generally just use them, I guess. It's the
yeah,
rolls that
no.
make it exciting.
there.
Oops. So that's
Like
12 healing for him as well.
I'm gonna make a small list of things I kind of want to buy for Brixton to make him hold up a bit better. Let's go.
What is that? These things in there. Yes. Yeah. Just okay. Uh, can you see each other's health bars at least?
Yes.
I can now see him.
Great. Yeah, you have healed him now to full, and he groggily gets up.
There, Como. There. Give him the papats.
You're right there. You kinda took a real big hit
Yeah, he
in
got
that
like a limp
last
now too, doesn't he?
half.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to.
Of course, I'm not sure why we trained to even...
I mean, we could just check the rooms a bit more if we. Running out is one direction, I guess. Like Brixham's feeling a bit cocky after all that. Like he says he's all back on his feet. It's like, hey, if you can do this, why not take a little bit more risk?
Well,
I mean, if I shot him once, it probably won't happen again.
Noted.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
I mean, you're free to turn him
So
down.
be it.
I mean, you're completely free to turn him down. Someone needs to be the voice of reason.
But
Nah. But he basically is like, listen, if we just fought some things, she doesn't like Chance say that we're gonna face nothing next time. He's trying to be hopeful. Like he's also trying to be like, hey, calm. If we just go a little bit further, we can get something cool, and you'll leave here with a cool reward instead of 2 giant big stone statues that aren't worth much. But
Yeah.
I don't have a
to
high
be
wisdom score,
fair,
so
to be fair, whatever we were planning to do, can we even open this door again?
oh yeah.
Well, you unlocked it, so it especially Como now awake and feeling good. He can lift it open. If I remember correctly how this thing worked.
Let's flash through
Right.
that one.
Well,
Yeah.
let's just stack the drawers up again, I guess. Very well. You may lead the way.
Oi, oi, Captain. Oh, sorry for that one. I'll stand behind. Well, no. I think it's best if Yuri and I stand up front since we're slightly better in better shape. No. Como's not healed up, so yeah, I guess got my head in a twist. We can all just stand in a big line. So this room with stuff, the stones things are still on the ground. I think I still have one of them as a spell component in my pocket. So the obsidian
Yes.
shards.
Yep. One of them is missing its head. The other one is shut down.
And I still have my chittering magic stone.
Mm.
Well,
All right. Do you?
go down the hall to the passage.
Yep.
Yes.
So where's the damn layer? Reveal a room. Map. And also do the map. Alright. I guess Gobo is going ahead. There's a go with a smaller room.
Okay.
There's a let me make that also visible. The passage you are coming through into this smaller side room. Side room is very simple, bare bones, but the doorway leading away from here in that direction is really like nicely carved with kind of this elaborate, snaky, lizardly, scaly carvings lining the doorway.
Logical.
Yeah, fancy looking, and there's also a very simple door in the middle. Well, in that corner of the room, there's some writing above the door.
Writing above the door. Well, can we make it out, or is it like Sneakian?
It's sneaky in, of course. This being a
Sneaky in place.
yeah.
Fair enough. Well,
Do any of you understand ancient Snakian?
not really. The only thing I learned with him is how to prepare meat.
Hmm. Well, you can always try to decipher the writing.
Sure, I got a little bit of time. Brixham's a smart boy.
Or you can just open the door.
Well, I mean, you can open the door. In the meantime, he'll spend a significantly larger magnitude of time deciphering these. But sure,
Okay.
it's
Alright.
You may.
Oh wait, you mean
You
the door
also
in the room, in this little room?
Yeah, that
Oh, okay. Well, okay.
square is the door. And above the door is some writing.
Does it look like warning writing? Like, is it big, opulent?
Very simple and utilitarian writing.
Then it's probably just a supply closet.
Hmm.
Let's open her up.
we could use supplies.
I mean, any supplies from
Okay.
back then are probably gone now, but
Right. Well,
You
Como-
never know.
Como swings open the door and there's a faint, cool breeze coming through there. What you see in there is a well, there's this what the no how descriptions. Basically, holes in the floor with the separation with these small walls. There are like four of them lining the wall with coverings on them, and one of these covers has been wrenched off the floor. So there's a man-sized hole in the floor.
there's a man-sized hole in the floor. Well, that might be where those guys came from.
Well, this looks like it has been a. Well, you can also see a rusty crowbar on the floor.
Oh, this is older.
Looks like, well, like someone wrenched one of the coverings open.
Well, that means there's two options. Either they found something that was worth enough for them to leave, or whatever, or there was nothing in there and they just gave up, or something jumped out and killed them. All exciting options.
So yeah, with
If
with a couple of moments just looking at this place, you can tell that this used to be a toilet, basically.
Oh, it's that kind of place. Well. Well. I mean, I
And
guess they would need one.
there's a faint, cool breeze coming from the hole in the floor.
That's
Like,
unusual. Maybe there's something that eats crap down there. Mina, what do you think? I mean, Yuri, what do you think? Kowalski, I need options.
Let me just take a good look at this writing over the door so that we can maybe recognize more rooms like this in the future.
Okay, you memorized the writing
For
the,
toilet.
yeah, the Byzantine writing for water closet.
Ah, water closet. We get you. Wink, wink.
Okay, so what is it that you say that it's possible to you see do we know that we see a cave down this hole?
Well, There's a hole leading down, and there are what could be generously called handholds in the wall leading down.
And Harry thought we would need rope. Okay.
I can't imagine going down into a watering hole to pick out the stuff. But sure. Let us climb.
Yeah, I am not too bad at it, so maybe I should go lead the way again.
See, I mean,
Okay.
they're handholds, so it shouldn't be too hard to get your way down there.
What are you using as a light source, by the way?
Good question. I recall we made some makeshift torches way back ages ago, and we don't have these anymore, so probably not.
Oh no.
Yeah, like there's that weird omnipresent light in the rooms above, but down there seems quite dark.
Yeah, so we can't actually see anything down there. Yeah. On second thought, this seems like climbing down a dark hole is not the
Not the smartest move.
Yes, so this door here.
Yep, well, it's a doorway. There's no actual door there. You can see another room beyond. Quite nicely, quite a nice room by
Sweet.
this place's standards. Much
Briggs, we
more.
wanna go first there?
We're gonna go down to the sewers without a proper light source.
No, I mean down this doorway here.
I mean, sure, we can take a peek.
Okay.
Just a peek.
In case anything pops up, I'll just let you cast magic on it without standing in the way.
As you wish.
Okay. Brixim. So you are going through the elaborate doorway.
Oh yeah, there's a little pointer. That's what that was.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. As you are moving that direction, you still hear these like faint sounds, like on the edge of your hearing. Can't. You had trouble making them out. Just some kind of sounds.
So
Want to make a perceive to?
Sure. I'm curious and willing.
Make him out.
Ooh.
Okay. Well, with that, yes, you pause to listen, and they sound like faint sounds of movement, like scaly feet padding on stone floors.
Like proper scales, like stone.
And the faint swishing of ropes
That's a less pleasant sound.
is just on the edge of your hearing.
So it's far away or very silent.
Well,
No, this is just me speculating, like what it could be. It's not like
yes.
I'm gonna turn back to the others and kind of go. There's something up here.
Okay, so do you move into the room?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I believe my friends stand behind me as they run away.
Oh. As you move into the room, the sounds escalate. Like there's faint sibilant voices on the edge of your hearing. And as you actually enter the room, you find it is looks like a really nicely appointed office space.
Ooh.
There's uh, bookshelves empty for the most part. On the northern side of the room, there's a armor stand with a really, really fancy looking armor on it.
Oh my.
Like, it's a jewel covered plate armor.
I think we just hit the jackpot.
Really, like, that thing looks expensive. But on the south side of the room, behind a stone desk, there
Uh-oh.
sits a skeleton.
Oh. Well, someone died in office. But
A skeleton with a, well, skeleton of a lizard man with a this tattered silicon rope with silvery ornaments. There's a jeweled staff leaning against the desk next to him,
a jeweled staff.
and a silver circlet on his head.
Look at all this cool stuff, man. Oh, Yuri.
And then the skeleton turns to look at you.
Oh. Aw. Someone already owns all this stuff. Come in here, cleric. We got an undead man who needs a ferry off to the sunset of the afterlife.
And as he starts to stand up,
Oh no.
he grabs the jeweled staff in his well, normal looking hand, and you can see that his other arm ends in a bony crab claw. Starts going snip snip.
Oh no. At this point, Brixton was like tightly clenching his staffs. Like, oh no. Yuri! We've got
What is
crabs!
it?
No, poop. I didn't mean to shout, but I'm gonna start powering up a spell.
Okay.
Has
Well,
the skeleton reacted to Brixham yelling at me back there?
well, it's starting to move from behind the desk.
I don't suppose it feels like trying to be talked to and responding to words.
Well, it does open its mouth,
And Brixton does kind of
and
like slowly step backwards towards the door again.
and as it does so, those faint sounds you've been hearing rising to a deafening roar. There's footsteps and shouting everywhere around you.
Baby, no!
Give me
Yuri!
give me a wisdom save as this just
8.
Okay. Well, you managed to not crap your pants as this wave of dread washes over you, but you do have a -1 forward.
Oh no!
Okay, I don't think that thing can be reasoned with. Just blast it. We'll stay back for now.
You want me to just blast it? Okay. I guess I'll be rude then.
It
It's
is
This
moving
been rude
forward.
to you.
I mean, all I did is scream, and I'm escalating. I'm just saying. I'm just being a little bit sassy here. So yes, let's escalate. I'm gonna since I'm now like spooked, Originally, it was just like defensive, like I got a spell, don't get closer. And now it's like, oh no, I'm gonna shoot my spell. Um. So how much am I gonna pump into this? I have 5 power. I think I'm gonna hold on to my focus, so I'm just gonna go for moderate near single target.
Right.
Wait a second. What level am I?
And
3. What did I? Oh yeah, I haven't picked yet. I haven't picked my advanced move yet for the thing. I think.
oh,
I have to figure that out. I think I was gonna go for enchanter or sorcerer. I'll look at that. But yes, I'll go for that, and I'll go for the spellcast of which would just be intelligence at this point.
yep. With a -1.
Ah yes, of course.
Shaken.
Just set this one up. Advanced dice roller. A 2d6 plus 2. A 10. Okay.
10. Ah, yes. You already took that in account, I think. Yep. Oh, nice.
A ball of iron flies from Brixham's hand.
That's
I must roll my 2d6 for damage, I assume.
Yep.
Wow, Brixham!
The dice like us today.
Apparently, Brixham
Hey there, cat.
is a fearful boy.
There is now a cat on my desk.
Though to be fair, I recall him also rolling really well when he destroyed Como. So.
Okay, yeah, you blast the skeleton. Well, you blast the hand holding the staff clean off. So
But he has another hand.
that clatters to the floor. It doesn't really slow him down, so unless you're going to do what? How are you? What are you doing about the bony claw swinging towards you?
Well, I think Brixham at this point, like since he just cast the spells, like he's a little bit disoriented by the whole like fearful stuff, so he's gonna like try to throw his staff in the way.
Okay.
I mean, there's a jeweled staff there anyways. We're playing.
Okay, so you're going for a block. Okay, give me a Constitution save then.
No, that's a snake eyes. Oh no!
Oof. Yeah. Your staff doesn't really stand much of a chance, as it just cleaves right through it and into you. Take.
I get my experience right.
Yeah, you.
My mild comfort.
You do get your experience. And you take. I'm just gonna roll this one easier. 10 damage. Kind of swats you away.
And Brixham hits the floor.
Well, you hit the wall first, then the floor. Splack.
Oh no, I'm 2 pieces now. That's
well, not.
Well, Brixham always was a man of extremes.
Not quite yet, but yeah. Yuri, you heard Brixham shout out and then a loud smacking sound.
Okay, we should get in there. Combo, you lead the way. I'm somewhat hurt still.
Como is like completely okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You healed him real good, like.
I'm right behind you, Paul.
Yep.
Don't worry, I'm here for you.
Okay. Como rushes to action.
What a hero.
Okay. One of you Safi,
Yes.
roll a 2d6 plus 1 for his attack.
Okay, 2d6 plus 1. Let's
Yep.
throw this one out there. Bada bing, bada boom. Yay!
Alright. Yeah. Como rushes to action, seeing his body lying on the floor, and he gets a chop in. Yeah. Well, does get an action.
Ooh.
Lays the smackdown into the skeleton, shaking it up a bit, but it also gets to smack
Rattle his
him in
bones
the.
good.
Well, actually, yeah, yeah. Kumo sinks his sword into the creature's shoulder, and in turn, the creature locks its bony claw around Kumo's neck, starting
Ah!
to squeeze. Yuri.
We need some goddamn reinforcements.
Kumo's head is looking at me in a bit unsafe there.
Okay, I have my dagger, I believe.
Okay.
So can I just like... Well, I mean, I don't believe there's much I can do when it's like grabbed already, so best I can think of is to just take the dagger and just kinda step right behind Como and try to stick the dagger into the claw's like wrist to try to like pry it loose of the arm.
Okay. Okay, give me a strength roll. Strength save. Strength roll. To pry the
Yeah.
claw loose. That's
Oh boy.
nice. Yeah. As Como is struggling to free his sword, you are able to help him by just prying the claw loose from his neck.
I mean, I would like. I'm trying to detach the claw so that it like stops being attached to his skeleton, and then it will hopefully stop being a threat. It can still be around his neck, just not tightening.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Alright. That works. Yeah, you crack the hand off, and now the creature, armless, stumbles back.
Wow, that's a little rude. Just chiming in there.
And it opens its
Could you call it a
skull
mouth?
wide. Skull wide, and seems to silently shout. And you can see on the edge of your vision these ghostly shapes starting to move about.
Stop this!
Move about and start to grab at you.
Oh no.
Do I get to save with wisdom?
Hmm. Well, this is more. These are things are kind of hindering your actions while you are, well, in this room, basically. So you have -1 ongoing while you stay here, as these things are cracking at you and try to pull you down.
Right.
Baby, no.
Well, I would recommend that. Alright, Como, now it's armless. Give it hell.
It's armless.
Okay. Yeah, you give Homo an opening. Roll a, well, since there's that, he's being held back by ghost lizards. Roll me a 2d6 voice attack. Tries to go for the roll.
It's just about enough.
That's a squeeze, man. That's a squeeze.
Okay, let's see how he does. Oof.
Oof.
Okay, yeah. He well, he just crumbles the bastard. He goes down. Crunch. But he does get a with the last of its strength, it does make the bone claw around Komo's neck give out the last parting squeeze.
Bye-bye. Bleh.
Does he even have that much HP?
Yes, he does. Como is he. Como starts to choke, and you can see blood pouring from where the claw cuts into his flesh, but he managed to wrench it off before he loses consciousness again.
I have bandages in my pocket if you need some.
Yes.
Well, Como is still alive, but he's kind of on one knee on the floor, just yeah.
Okay, so I guess.
But yeah, Brixim is less good.
Okay, how dead is he?
Well, my tongue is hanging out and I've got X's for eyes.
Okay. So you go and roll him over. Give me a luck roll. Brixim.
Brixum. Lucky man. But not lucky today! Oh well.
Oof.
He was always lucky when it mattered, except when it didn't.
Do you want your possessions identified?
My possessions identified?
Just kidding.
Well, it's fine. Brixum had a long, fruitful life, and he got to enjoy the finer cuisine of eating people in a nightmare dream.
Yep. No. When you go and check Brixim over, you can see that part of his skull has been caved in. There's nothing you can do.
It's fine. He was a brave boy. But he shouted very loudly.
Mm-hmm.
On the plus side, now you got a fancy staff and a fancy piece of armor.
Possibly too brave. Okay, so.
I mean, too brave. I mean, it was a suggestion to keep moving forward.
Yeah.
Nah.
It was my suggestion not to, but you had to argue.
Well, it's more money for you, ain't it?
Hey, Como. Step out of this room and maybe you can try patching you up again.
Yeah, well, Como would appreciate healing.
Well, over there then.
Kind of joking there.
Just tear some of my robes and bandage them up.
Yeah, maybe after.
The world of the living ain't for the dead.
Nice.
Bomb.
How
We
lonely
keep
you
having
are.
shifts.
So that's 12 healing, right?
Yeah,
Awesome.
again, because I have 6 favor.
Cheapers. You're just like a blaster. Pew pew.
Yep.
Yeah,
The,
okay.
yep.
I can't really carry anymore. Can I examine, like, do I know what kind of damage would this fancy staff do?
Well, that particular staff is it's it's covered in jewels for one thing. It far more looks like a ceremonial
Oh yeah, like a key of office or something.
yeah, staff of office, what that sort of thing.
Yeah, I'm just thinking that I could, like, drop my flail to be able to carry something back.
Hmm. Let's see if they have given any
What is
weights.
Como's carrying capacity at right now?
It's a staff anyway. Okay, staff is a 1. And Kumo.
And my staff is a 0 because it's broken.
Hmm. Okay. Well, Kumo still has some capacity on him. He's not terribly weighed down. Hmm.
Well,
So, do we have him chuck his chainmail in favor of the really fancy plate armor?
I mean, if it functions like a plate armor.
Yeah. Well, to Kumo's trained warrior eyes, yeah, it looks like really well made armor. Like there's like this is armor like he has never seen before. Like the articulation is wonderful.
Ooh.
okay. I
Meaning
would like.
that meaning that it doesn't actually have the awkward tag that most plate armor does.
You should probably get the jewels off because it's a little opulent.
It is extremely opulent.
Yeah.
I mean, you can sell the jewels and keep the part you need.
Hmm.
I would like to.
And
Invoke the order domain on my invoke and spend 1 favor to, like, check if it isn't cursed by any chance. If it really is what it claims to be, just an armor.
alright, that is a good idea.
What kind of hubris is that?
Check whether something is. Well, it's. Hmm, it's a always bit of a struggle. What, what would be an insignificant thing to invoke anyway? Like when you think about it.
I don't know.
So
Like, when I play clerics or priests in, like, roguelikes, I'm just used to being able to see whether items are blessed or cursed. But that's like a different game, of course.
Just like the idea that you keep phoning up your god, like, hey, what's this?
I mean, I imagine that it's like based on being able to sense it.
It's evil emanation, so to speak.
Yeah.
yeah. I guess just sensing that. Yeah, let's give that a 0 hubris.
Okay, then I get
Just
to roll a 2d6 plus 2.
yeah. Plus one, I think.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sweet.
it seems fine. You get no heebie-jeebies from this thing.
You get a little check mark in your head.
Just All's
The
well.
armor briefly glows in a gray light.
Mm.
It isn't golden light, it isn't black light.
Black light.
Yeah, just ordinary if very well made plate armor.
Okay, Como, it's all yours.
Plate armor is heavy.
Good job, Como.
Okay. I'm going to say that Como is going to jog off his chainmail and put that on the armor stand in return.
Nice.
They'll never know.
Because this thing is extremely heavy, actually.
Yeah, it's like 6 plate mail.
Yeah. Let's see. Rare. Yeah. Como just got a major upgrade.
2 armor or something? Jesus.
Yep. Though he is now at capacity.
Yeah, okay. Now I'm pondering what kind of which things I could grab. I guess you could grab the
Well, the skeleton is covered in jewelry, and there's also the disc that you haven't looked at.
Yeah, I was just more thinking about looting Brixim's corpse.
Let's see what Brixim had. Ooh. I'm just let's make. Oh, you should be able to see what Brixim has.
Yeah. I guess I could apply the bandage to Como because honestly I would prefer if he was not yes.
Let's make there. Now you should be able to see each of this stuff.
And then
You can go over your capacity.
Yeah.
It's just
It's just a -1, so it's not the worst thing in the world.
yeah, okay,
and you can if you get into combat, you can chuck off your backpack and before it.
right, well, in this case, assume that I am just taking along everything from Brixim's late Brixim's inventory but the staff.
Yeah, that staff is broke.
Spellbook will be useful to someone. Who knows?
Yeah, spellbooks are
Priceless.
yeah.
So finding a buyer is hard. Is the hardest part, I imagine.
Pretty much, yeah.
Maybe we will get to find a new wizard to.
Or maybe you'll meet a thief who has menaced society. For some, I was looking at the other playbooks, and apparently thief can multi-class into fighter or mage for some reason.
Yeah.
Yep. And let's see what cleric can multi-class into fighter.
Wizard can multi-class into his butt.
And fighter can into cleric.
I'm kind of thinking about going fighter or bard because I kind of like what bard is. But thief feels a little bit more appropriate.
Yeah, well, thief could be useful. Useful addition to any party. Use of thieving.
The man who slinks and sneaks.
Very. Let's see. Oh, yes. Menace Society. Magic user. Okay, so you're grabbing everything that Rixim has. Oh, let's see, what does he have? Oh, there's a
Don't
bag
forget
of
my money.
books. Oh, yes. He was carrying 267 syllabus, so probably a good idea to grab those.
Like, I don't even want to manually copy over the, like, probably 20 entries that he had. Let's just say that we took
Yeah,
everything.
you just
but
have his inventory. We'll
Yeah.
keep
Okay.
this page around.
Yeah.
Yep.
But do bury it. I would appreciate it.
Yeah. Okay.
At least don't leave me in here. That's like the spooky part.
Well, yeah. Okay, so let's loot the skeleton. What's it have?
Give me a small moment as I make this.
I mean, as part of burying you, I guess I could, like, try to open up one of the other pits in that small room.
Sure.
It's just about the right size.
Dunk his corpse into the toilet.
I
Really?
mean, I'll compost. I'm glad to recycle.
Just kidding. I wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't blame you. Let's wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Okay. Right. Skeleton has. There we go. Just rummaging through his stuff. Find, well, the currency is these odd shaped pieces of silver, but, you know, money is money.
Silver.
Then there's a, well, the silicon rope with silver ornaments, still looking quite valuable.
Ooh.
He has an
Okay.
actual gold bracelet on the arm that was blown off.
I have taken all this silver to myself.
Yep.
I hope that's okay with everyone present.
Go nuts.
Well-
what are you doing? With the rope?
And I'm going to add all the things to my inventory as well.
Yep. Let's see. I guess. Well, the staff has a weight of 1. The jewelry doesn't really have weight.
Yeah, as it wouldn't.
And the rope, yeah, it's. Well, the rope is what's left of it is really lightweight, even with the ornaments.
Yeah.
Swell.
Okay.
Okay, so that's that.
Then there's the disc. Still, a
Oh,
stone
yeah.
disc.
Pull open them drawers, man.
Do you go and examine the disc?
Yeah, I would like to first check it very carefully.
Hmm. Well, it's a very fancy-looking disc. The top of it is smooth, polished stone. The disc itself might be quite valuable if you somehow manage to drag it out of here. Might need a team of mules to do that. But the drawers themselves are disappointingly locked. At least you can't pull them open quite so easily.
Well, at least they aren't trapped. Oh well, I don't feel like trying to pry them open with my dagger. It could break or something. Okay, let's just... Let's just, indeed.
Quite sure about it. Well,
By the way, Balmor, you might want to remove the token of the armor from existence.
Or just slap it on combo. Whoopsh.
Stand now has a plain chainmail hanging from it.
Right. Okay. Well, I guess we can't leave bricks in here like this, so...
No. Compost me.
Really?
No, I'm just being goof. Like, do what you feel is best, because technically I'm dead.
Yeah.
By the way, if you
Well, my opinion is to, like, kinda fast forward where we drag Brixim's corpse to the teleporter into this place and basically return to the overworld.
Yep. Okay. By the way, if you wanted to, you could have Como try and bash the desk open.
Oh, yeah.
No, thanks.
Why not?
Because it's a nice desk and it isn't worth desecrating it for whatever.
Oh my god. Are we talking about the sanctity of a I stand by the sanctity of this desk.
Like, why break it? Like, what could possibly be in there that would be worth breaking it?
Ooh.
I don't know, money that could equal repairing it. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. That was too sassy, sorry.
It's also fancy things.
Let's just come back with someone that could open it properly.
Let's leave
We'll
this
want
dungeon
to
to go several weeks back and forth, and then we'll open the desk instead of just using a crowbar. Or something like that.
I mean, it's been here for hundreds of years, probably. It's not going to mind being here for few weeks more.
Well, it did have a guardian until a moment ago.
Yeah. So in the time we leave, someone else might pick it open for us. And then we'll come back to an empty desk.
Yeah. That's a swell bet I'm willing to take.
If only Brixham was here and he could just shoot his metal marble and bust it out.
I am patient.
Or, no. It probably would have been like something like salt to sort of rust the lock. There's probably a salt you can use for that.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I vote we drag...
out of here.
I'm just looking at Como's sheet and wondering if prove someone wrong will be somehow applicable in this situation. Oh, he one is straight staring, something kind of. Nah.
He proved
I guess
Brixham wrong
he's.
that he'd live.
I guess he is willing to go with you with your idea there. Just helping you carry Brixim's corpse. Yes, you drag him back to the teleport. Room is still misty. The corpse of the bear is still a corpse. The snake guardian is a ball. And which one
Truly
was
exciting.
Back to the bear encampment.
Okay, so now we are in the mansion, and I hope the little fuzzy guys are going to respect our.
Actually, on that, when you port into the room, you can see a you can see a fuzzy-looking shadow in the corner,
Oh,
just barely visible in the light cast by the teleporter thing.
We have lost a comrade this day. Please allow us passage out of here.
The shadow doesn't. Give me a perception roll. So,
Let's say wisdom.
yep, wisdom. Ah, yeah. With that, when you say that, you then make out a tiny snore.
oh, that's cute. They're
He is
having a
asleep.
snooze.
Okay, then let's just quietly squeeze by him and get out of here.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Okay. Give me a dexterity roll with a +1. Since he's asleep.
I mean, given that we are squeezing the entire party. Oh, sorry, that's the Constitution. Why is Constitution the second stat and not Dexterity? Actually,
well,
since I have the +1 to both stat, like I have 1 both stats, can we just take this
Yep.
as the roll?
Yep.
I would like to point out
That
that
would.
there is a possible reason why that might be. They did it in Dungeons and Dragons 4e because your fort, reflex, and will modifiers were determined by either strength, constitution, dexterity, or intelligence, or wisdom or charisma. So there is reason because now it's like physical stats, reflexes, mental fortitude. But that's just me.
Interesting.
So you mean that the saves used to be like lumped into 2 stats at once?
No.
Okay.
In 4e Dungeons and Dragons specifically, they made it in such a way that your fortitude was one or the other, and your reflex was one or the other, and so on. And for will was one or the other.
All right.
That being said, like I think it kind of works a bit better because dexterity and intelligence are very close together, like mental acuity, in a sense. I don't know. I guess technically
Yeah.
wisdom would also. Whatever. Point is, it's not as bad as them putting intelligence as the second stat in between strength and dexterity.
I guess.
Huh.
But I can see the
Well,
confusion.
So
yeah, you managed to sneak your way out of there.
Excellent.
out
without
of
without waking up anyone. Would you?
so how far out are we?
Well, let's just say, yeah, you make clear of the mansion, managed to sneak out, and are now out and about in town.
All right, then let's make our way back to the longhouse.
Yay.
Okay.
Long house. In the middle of the street. Long house.
Okay.
In the house with your burden.
Well-
sorry.
I'm thinking that like I don't suppose there's like a shovel or something similar that we could find nearby.
Just
I'm
scoop
sure you
it with
can.
my spellbook.
Very funny.
And so you can scavenge something from around here to
Like a
works
nice
as.
plank that's a bit hollow or something.
Yeah, piece of wood or an actual shovel. You find something to dig a hole with.
Yeah, like I'm not even expecting to be able to dig like a proper deep hole. So I'm thinking more that we could bury, like, put bricks in a shallow hole and then, like, pile a cairn of stones on top.
Yep.
Since we could find stones nearby.
Well, yeah, there's plenty of rubble laying about.
Yeah. So I guess me and Como build bricks in a nice little cairn.
Hmm. Yep. See if I can-
I'm thinking around about here on the other side of the road, like here.
Okay. Let's- There we go.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think we have anything to engrave with, but yeah, it would be nice if we could, like, chip a little message into a stone, into a headstone.
Yeah. You managed something.
You'll figure something
Okay.
out. Don't worry about it.
And there we have it.
Okay, so now I have no actual players to try to figure out.
Oh.
We should probably try making our way back to Phoenix at some point.
That would be the wise decision, considering the team composition is pretty bad.
Hmm. Well, fighter and cleric.
You got
Not
33% corpse on your team. But yeah, I don't think it would be a terrible idea to go back. I mean, that was kind of the plan after this anyway, to go back to Phoenix and sell all the stuff and buy some
Yeah.
fun things.
Yeah.
Compare spell components with the local wizards.
Yeah. Well, off we go then.
Alright then. Walk out the same way that you came in, the northern road. And you.
For the most part, I imagine.
Okay.
Tailbone Creek, I forgot about that.
And you're off.
Well, it's a little over a week back, so.
Hmm. Looking over the landscape here. See what the new travel and exploration moves say. Okay. When you are about to embark on a journey or venture into the unknown, well,
it's the new rules.
take a moment to discuss and decide how the is organized. Who's on lookout, who's bringing up the rear, what the watch order will be, how your gear is distributed, etc. Gives me a default plan next time you organize the party. Well, there are only two members in this party. It's which one of you will be the lookout then? Which one is bringing up the rear?
Yeah, probably me on the lookout and Como on the rear.
Okay.
Actually, for the purpose of that, I guess I would like to... Like... Let's imagine that Como has my flail.
Ooh.
Okay.
For now. So I have 7 weights so that I can make these rolls for looking out unpenalized.
Ah, I see.
Sure, I guess. So
I guess that makes Como will make the rolls to bring up the rear, penalize, but oh well.
Okay, let's see how this works. Set out. When you embark on a journey, say where you're headed. Judge will indicate 1 to 3 potential routes, their known advantages and drawbacks, and how many legs comprise each. Uh-huh. Okay. Well, that's
It's pretty involved.
okay. Well, you can take the path that you took to get here. It will probably be the safest route, really. Like,
I mean, we crossed the river as we did last time, and then we just head right back towards the ice spire, I guess.
yep. So over the river, past the sauna, past the pool, wizard pool, lake, and ice spire. Sure. How many legs comprise each? Start the next neckline journey. Same thing. Complete the leg without incident. Assume the expectations. Let's make it a fairly quick since that's over there. Like 3 legs, maybe?
Legs.
Like from here to sauna, from there to lake. That's 1 leg, 2 leg, and 3 leg to get back. Okay. So, let's say it's, well, since this is a way you have gone, let's make it unsafe. So +2 to the roll. So roll a 2d6 +2. On your way to the zone.
Well,
Yeah.
that's...
That goes. Yep. You complete the leg without incident. Consume the expected amount of rations. So, okay.
Okay, now I only have 8 or something. Gosh, all this salt animal.
Yeah. And Safi, you can control a Como for this journey.
Yay!
So you can do this.
Awesome.
So Como eats 1 ration.
How exciting.
Mom. May offer some the opening to keep company. Okay.
There is a lot of a choice involved.
This is kind of the bonding experience for the old guard.
Yeah.
Yeah. You and Como kinda, well, since it's only the 2 of you, get to chatting on the way.
Como kind of pats as he was wont to do.
Yeah.
What's is there to do? So, okay. Like, there's the keep company. When you spend time conversing a party member, say who it is and roll plus bonus you have with that person. On a 10 plus, the conversation goes well. Describe or act it out and choose 2 from the list below. 7-9, describe, act it out and choose 1. 6, mark XP, and the other person describe how the combat goes poorly. Campaigns on their turns before you can keep company with them again. So, do you want to do that on this?
Well, yeah.
Only makes sense.
Spend XP. So, who starts the conversation?
I imagine Como does, since he's
Okay.
the blown master. Let's have a chat. What do we roll again?
A 2d6, since you don't have bonds with each other yet.
Eh.
Ooh. Okay. 7 to 9. Describe or act it out, so you have a chat. And you get to choose one thing. You either you gain a bond with Yuri or Yuri gains a bond with Como.
What do you think's more likely to happen here, Yuri?
Well, since he started it, he's the kind one. He started the conversation. He probably was really bonding experience because Yuri is overall a pretty nice person. He likes talking, and it was easy for him to talk to Yuri.
Lovely.
Okay. Well, the bonds are underneath the stats.
So,
Yep.
Como gets one for Yuri. How nice.
Yeah. And you have a pleasant enough conversation, which you can act out, describe.
I kind of described it.
Yeah, they just have like a pleasant talk about, going back, maybe spending some money, having a nice sit down in a comfy inn.
Mm-hmm.
Brixham always was a guy who ate too many rations, so they might as well ham it up for him.
Ham.
Eat a little extra.
Ham. I like the way
Okay.
you think.
Oh. Okay. You take frequent travels and eat a rest.
So that is leg one.
Yep. I'm just wondering these things are down. I guess past the night. So roll a 2d6 plus 2 past the night, and let's see which one of you is taking the first watch.
Probably me.
Okay.
Okay.
2d6 plus 2. 10. The night passes without incident. Everyone gets some restful sleep. So you get to heal 1 plus constitution modifier points.
Well, Como just go straight up to his maximum, so.
Oh, nice, because I have some, pendant ability damage. Do I get to heal across multiple stats or in just one?
I think it's your choice. So,
Yeah, because
applicable to hit points and or ability points of your choice, excluding luck. So, spread them as you see will.
Okay, then I guess I'll just top up my stats because it was missing 1 point of constitution and dexterity for a while now.
Okay. And that's leg 1 completed. All pleasant and nice. Next leg. Again, 2d6 plus 2 as you prepare.
Oh my. Let's throw in a 2d6 plus 2. Unless I'm doing that? Oh, I think you did it.
Nice.
Sweet.
Do you want to have another conversation while you're continuing your chatting here on the
I
way?
mean, what are we meant to do? Just walk in silence? Yuri is talkative. He's gregarious. Of course we are going to have a conversation.
We're gonna have a chat, whatever you want on that.
Yep. So which one of you wants to roll for the keep company? Because it's plus bonus.
So
I
Como
mean, it
gets a +1
would
on
make
this.
more sense for like it would be more optimal for Como to do it, but I guess I will do it this team because yes.
Okay.
Let's see what happens.
So it's.
I think I got on his nerves with all my talking because I'm like,
Well,
I just keep talking and like Como is.
okay.
And
Well,
Como started talking about how like he wants to be left in peace because like here he is walking actually in his like it only got to him that he has this neat armor and Brixham is dead and he I felt like it should have maybe been him instead.
No.
Survivor's Guild.
well, it's kind of fitting. Well, you get to mark
And like
experience.
Yay.
I mean Como gets more experience, I hope.
He needs one
No,
more
it's just
to level up, actually.
it's just the one. You were the one rolling, so you get the XP, and Como gets to decree what kind of amends you must make before you can keep company with him again.
I don't know if
Okay.
I can do something that extreme with Como.
I don't know. Kinda
Are there like
push you
examples I can work off of? Because I don't really know what Como would be like. Hey, you gotta make amends.
It's well, what kind of character is Como? Well, daring, self-pitying kind of prove someone wrong. Well, I don't know.
I would say just give him some time.
Maybe it's like, hey, climb that tree over there. Show me you're not just all chit chat. Show me not just chit chat.
Prove him. Okay. Well, I guess it just could be. It just takes a bit of time. So again, you eat your rations and make camp. So again, 2d6 plus 2 as you pass the night.
Whoops.
A threat manifest at a just a choosing. Who has an watch had better stay sharp. Okay. And it's just Yuri was taking the first watch, right?
Yeah, that's usual.
Okay. Como! In that case, stay sharp, so give me a wisdom roll, since you are on the lookout. That's something potentially approaching. 9. You spot the everyone and prepare. Okay. Right. Okay. Well. Give me a During the night, Como spots something weird on the other side of the lake. There's a rock formation that wasn't there. He doesn't think was there the last time you passed the lake. And as he's looking at it more closely, wondering, the hell is that? And well, it starts to move. Give me a moment to prepare this thing. Yeah, he starts to see the rock. Well, a well, a small mountain start to move. Can you see that?
Yeah.
It's a rock troll. Big one. And it spots you. Como. Oh, it spots your
Oh,
campfire.
sorry, I was muted. Oh no, this is really big, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a big old boy.
Is there any like tree cover or anything nearby?
Oh, you are kind of camping on the shores of the lake to get some fresh water and so forth, and well, you had time to warn Yuri of this when it starts to pick up a large boulder and
I'm gonna sneeze.
Toss it across the entire lake. I hope not.
No, no, the entire lake. Whoa! It picks up the
Let's
entire
just
lake and throws it at us.
let's just start making our way away
Sorry?
from the shore.
Yes. We should probably move away from this thing.
Okay, well, you start making your preparations to. Well, you start to leave, and this thing starts to like pull its arm back. It's not very fast,
We are but
and
small. You are but big. Leave us.
one of you give me a dexterity roll.
I'll think. Is Como any good dexterity? He's actually got a +1, so let him make it.
Okay.
Yeah, alright.
Well,
Ooh. Okay. What do? Okay. You lose something.
oh no.
You leave something behind in the camp when the rock starts falling. What does? Okay, I'm going to give you a choice. What thing does Como lose?
Uh, he loses his bedroll. He's not gonna be
Okay.
sleeping comfy for the next few days.
Yep. There's not enough time to
Ruin
properly stow away the petrol, and it gets flattened under a large boulder.
my
But otherwise, you manage to make a getaway.
getaway, good safety. Whoa!
Again, petrol,
She's kind of pissed.
petrol, go. Yeah, you move into cover trees and um, finish the rest of your rest however you may.
Almost I was gonna be sitting there like stewing a bit, like oh.
Okay.
And thus begins the last leg of your journey. So again, 2d6 plus 2.
Third roll this time.
Yeah, sure. Show us the tuna.
Have you rolled? Ah, there you go. Yes. Well,
I mean, I kinda suggested that Safi do it, but
I said
well,
you could do it, so
yeah, okay.
I don't know why you waited for me.
yeah, you finish that last leg safe. again safely. You're no other incidents on the way, and I guess let's say by the time you get to town, Como is feeling a bit better about things. So,
No, I mean he didn't sleep too well, so
well,
Yeah,
more,
like
more,
not on this leg.
mm, yeah, so I'm just saying that he's willing to keep company later on.
Yeah. I
yeah,
mean,
Not
we
right
got
now.
back to town. Now he can now we can actually talk about this over a beer or something.
Yeah, it's much nicer.
Yeah.
You make it back to the safety of Phoenix. It's weird bone architecture.
Yeah, to be fair, like we got back to town, and I think this would be a good time to like I would suggest we maybe wrap up for today and maybe hope that Como will be around the next session so that we can make our reasonable choices about what to do in town.
yes.
And also so that Safi has time to roll up a new character and so or so.
No, I already
Nice.
have like a character concept in mind. I'm still not quite sure if I'm gonna go for a bard or a thief, but I know I'm gonna go in that direction.
Yeah, but so next session you could introduce that character or like work on them in the meantime and also so on.
Okay, I've given you a sheet to work with. Let's put them under the characters. There. Right. Gakao Proch. That's a name.
That's a mouthful of a name.
Oh, in
And
Polish that means dust.
oh, oh, that's nice. And I
Dust.
will bricks him under dead characters.
Wah 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 wah.
Appropriate. Okay. Well, so should we do the wrap up move or
Sure.
Oh, oh yeah, there was one slight setting flavor thing I came up during the during the break time. Uh,
yeah?
as you are resting up in town in the inn, there's a one of local uh, well a pet like creature comes up to you to just rubbing against your knee.
Aw.
Mm,
This looking fellow.
It's got a beak. Peck, peck.
it's a beaky cat.
Yeah.
Beaky boy. Now we have a boy.
And so these uh, a Katzraven. They are common pets in the Empire. These yeah, these kind of well, they are basically cats with beaks.
Yeah.
Truly
Well,
exciting.
I
Really good.
pet the cat's raven.
I
It
love it. I love ravens and I don't hate cats, so
uh, it purrs slash lets out a slight meep peep sound. Whatever ravens do.
Nice.
Meep. Uh, Okay, so you want to wrap up then?
Indeed.
Well, I kinda mentioned that I did not do the best job of sleeping and so on.
Ah,
And also, like, I feel like I want to give Como the chance to be here for the towning.
Yeah, so he can make his purchasing decisions and all.
yes.
We can always just
And
tell him that if he wants to, like, if he can't make it, that he can just make a shopping list ahead of time.
Yeah.
That's what I tend
yeah,
to do.
that too. And you can,
And
I guess we can next time do the whole distributing wealth thing. So,
yeah, this and also Como is going to hit level 3.
Yep.
mm,
I'll do the HP for him, but he can fill out the other details himself.
Yeah. I mean, is there HP at an odd level?
Yeah, what is he getting at level 3?
let's see. Just level up. Blah, blah, blah. Increase in level. Okay. If in odd. If your new level is odd, choose a new move, new advanced move playbook. So on odd levels you get a move, and on even levels you get HP and ability scores.
Okay, well, Gomo gets to pick a new move. I wonder what he's gonna pick for.
Yeah.
That'll be something. So wrap up. Uh,
Oh my.
alignment goals. So Como.
Has Como defeated a foe in battle?
No.
Well,
This
that's
is
Skeleton, I
Prove someone
believe.
wrong? I don't think he's proven anyone wrong.
yeah. Didn't really get to that.
Well, yeah.
There's not many people to prove wrong at this point.
Yeah. I
Uh,
mean, I tried talking to him because I believe that. Just kidding.
and how about Yuri? Did you make someone acknowledge the effort you put forth?
Not really either.
Yeah, that's okay. Traits. Again, Como. Have you been daring, self-pitying, or kind?
I don't know. I think he's not on much, so no.
I
I
mean,
mean, he was
he
daring,
didn't.
dashing into battle with a.
Yeah, he didn't object to the fact that we went further into exploration
Nope.
of the
A daring
dungeon
Yes.
place.
So sure. Let's give him the daring.
And
Keeping
the like also the like of course I made the tab, but I hope that the things while keeping company on the way were appropriate for the character.
well, hopefully. So yes, daring for Como. And what about Yuri? Honor roll, gregarious, patient. Oh, gregarious.
Well, mostly the gregarious part, I guess. I don't feel particularly honorable.
Well, you did. You did bury Brixim. Like you could have just ditched him into the toilet hole.
As was the original plan.
Yeah, well. Okay, so let's give me 1 XP for that.
And 5 Thermark XP if you defeat a foe in battle, which he did.
Yep.
So yeah, it's nice. Thief, yeah, Cleric XP if you fulfill the tenet of your deity.
Not really, no.
Alright. Did we make for the group, did we make an exciting discovery?
Did we?
Mm,
I mean, the rock
We've
drawer
had
was
a bit.
exciting, but was he a discovery?
Like, discovery, it should be probably separate from loot. We've had loot this session, but not really discoveries.
Okay.
Is my
Really good.
opinion.
Alright. Difficult obstacle overcoming?
if the foe in combat counts for this as well, then maybe, yeah.
Okay. Well, you almost did lose 2 members, so yeah,
And we did
I'd
acquire
say
some memorable booty.
yep. Booty.
So I'll put it down as 3 points for me.
Okay. And that's the wrap up.
Yay!
Hooray.
Like mummies, we are wrapped up.
Hmm.
And the failure to communicate on keeping company, does that count as XP?
Yes. For the one who rolled the failure, yes.
Okay. Then I am 7 XP from level 4.
Sweet.
Neat.
It is pretty sweet.
So, how do you feel about the new travel and exploration moves?
Well,
It's
it was
faster.
certainly, yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, I think they are slightly clearer. Like, so. Indeed be clearer and yeah, make slightly faster. Like I could have made each of the hexes one leg, but that just takes too long.
Yeah.
Hmm. And there was also some like the talk about maybe teaching keep company, but there were other people uh, who really liked the move, so it will be staying on.
How
I mean,
interesting.
I'm just not entirely certain what
What was the motivation
mechanical
for him?
Because the maker wasn't entirely sure it was needed, I guess.
Fair enough.
Like,
I mean, it's like we got to roll bonds to possibly make a bond, and like, okay,
hmm,
I'm not certainly certain what other mechanical impact does it have. Maybe I'm just not reading into the playbook. But it's fun to like have some incentive to actually roleplay and or there
yeah,
not incentive but rather to be told, hey, how about you guys roleplay a little bit on the way? Like the mechanical move itself probably isn't the best, but the goal it achieves is
It's a
nice.
noble goal.
hmm. I just in Discord the link to the thing where the creator is talking about the asking opinions about keeping company.
Yeah.
And there was different suggestions to do with it.
Well, until next week then, I guess.
Or 2 weeks.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah, because instead it's
every other
Next
week.
week.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
When like you run me through the Iron Claw character creation,
Yes.
when is that? Like, are we going to have an Iron Claw game at some point?
How about we first cut off the stream and then I'll give you the answer to that. Goodbye,
Okay.
stream.
Bye.